Hey everybody, Steve here, and welcome to another Explorer. This is going to be part 5 of my SS United States series. If you've not seen part 1 through 4, please go check it out under the SS United States playlist before watching. Part 5 is my last part of the series, and it is a tour of one of the 3 engine rooms of this massive ocean liner known as the SS United States. That's one of the turbines there, as you can see. I'm going to be doing more talking in this video. And bear with me, I don't know everything that's in here, as there's a lot of stuff. This is a stairwell that goes to the very top of the ship. That's a way for the engine workers to escape, and it is very high. It doesn't look like that on camera, but it is really high. Again, I only did one of the 3 engine rooms, and each engine room is massive, and it goes down like 4 different levels. This isn't a standard car engine or anything like that. It's not diesel. This is oil-driven steam engines. And you'll see a couple turbines, a lot of piping, a lot of valves. And as I mentioned earlier, bear with me. I do not know what the heck everything is in here. And if somebody that is great with this stuff wants to comment, please feel free. I'm always up to learning some of this stuff. But that's one of the turbines there. And then the piping, which goes into another one. So, as we're touring the engine room, I don't know if you guys have heard the news, but Crystal Cruise Lines was supposed to take the ship, and in other words, let me break into that. This is kind of cool. That is the propeller revolution indicator, which is kind of neat to see how many times that propeller has spun. And then a lot more gauges here. Anyway, Crystal Cruise Lines conducted a study on this ocean liner to kind of see and scope out what would need to be done, and also come up with some plans on the ocean liner. So the study was about almost a little under 9 months, and unfortunately, after the study, Crystal Cruise Lines has backed out of the deal. And the reason why they backed out of the deal was because I guess they finally saw that it was going to cost a lot more than they anticipated to make this ship sail again. The problem is this ship can't sail without being modernized and up to code to today's maritime rules. So there's the steam. They can't use steam. They would have to rip all this engine room apart. And this is, again, one of 3 engine rooms. They have to rip all this stuff out of here and put in a more modern diesel engine. So that's one of the biggest things. The other thing is there's a lot of rivets in the hull, and they would have to be inspected once a year in the dry dock. And for a cruise line, you lose so much money doing that. So that was one of the other things too. So they backed out of the plan. The conservatory now has the ship again, and they are actively trying to find someone else. But I would say the only way this ship could be saved is if it is a floating hotel, casino, restaurants, any type of riverside attraction. It cannot sail again. I mean, it can if somebody wants to do all those, inspections, but that's all I can see it. But the good thing is they now have a study done on the ship that Crystal Cruise Lines spent over $1 million conducting, and Crystal Cruise Lines also donated about $350,000 to keep the ship docked there for another few months. So again, docking fees are $60,000 a month. So anyway, back to the engine room, and that was the latest update. That's one of the boilers there. We are kind of on the 3rd level, and again, there's 4 levels. The bottom level was filled up with a bunch of water. It's probably not best we even go down there, but there's another shot of one of the turbines. And this is a air conditioning unit that most likely fed most of the ship. I'm not sure if this was one of many of them, but that was kind of cool. You can see it was kind of walking here. You kind of get a feeling of like how large this engine room is here. I'm doing a lot of walking here, walking through small doorways into different areas. I would get lost, and it is pitch black down here. And we had a guy with us, but it was just, it's like a maze getting down here, and a lot of grades, and you got to be real careful. And of course, I was wearing a mask down here, a respirator, because that is definitely needed. So, and this is kind of cool. There's so many valves down here. If I was told to, hey, I need you to get this thing started, I don't think, and I'm sure that 95% of the viewers right now watching this will not know where to start. I mean, there is so many valves down here, and wheels to turn. I give huge props to the people that work this ocean liner, and you will probably never find someone like this today, or born today, because they're not trained to do something like this. Today's ocean liners are diesel, and most of it is a push button, a couple knobs you got to turn, and that's about it. So, but as you can see, I have been kind of skipping around because it was kind of hard to do a full walkthrough of this engine room. Just a lot of obstacles and a lot of the same thing. It was a little difficult to kind of do a full video. But I did give some recaps, and you kind of see, because there's not a lot of people who are able to see this. Some more gauges and instruments. A lot of these panels all over. As you can see, feed water, blower speed, another blower speed, the officer's breakfast menu, Kellogg's Corn Flakes. Not sure exactly what that is. This was kind of cool here. You can see all the different valves, and I didn't have my camera in focus here, but you can see all the valves going down here. Well, that about concludes the engine room tour in part 5, the last part of my SS United States series. If you've been with me for the entire series, thank you so much for watching. I try to show you as much as I could of this ship, as there's not much out there. And again, sorry for taking so long to get part 5 out. If you have not seen the rest of the series, please check them out on my channel. Here's a couple little recap of what you missed. But I appreciate everybody watching. Remember, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, my website. If you're not on them, follow them. Thanks again. I'll see you on the next one. See ya.